Hello everyone. So now we will be talking about another one of these logarithmic properties. This one is called the quotient property. And the quotient property, quotient meaning like fraction or division. So let's look at this. Log base b of m divided by n. What is this going to be equal to? Well, if m times n meant like we would get like the product property, we added the two logs together with the product property. Now that we're dividing, this means we can subtract two logarithms together. So assuming we're working with base b, we have log base b of m minus log base b of n. So this is another way we can either expand or condense logarithmic expressions or equations and stuff like that. So let's see what this looks like, in action. We have log base 3 of 24 subtracted with log base 3 of 8. We want to simplify, condense it into a single logarithm. So what we do is, we're going to be working with base 3. We have log base 3 of 24 divided by 8. But we know that 24 divided by 8 is just 3. So this condenses into log base 3 of 3. So that's the simplified version. Now, continuing on. Log base 2 of 15 minus log base 2 of 15. Okay. Well, we're going to have log base 2 of 15 over 15, which will simplify to log base 2 of, well, anything over itself is 1, so 1. And then now we have some variables. Won't be too much to be bothered by, but log base 4 of x to the 9th power over x squared. Well, x to the 9th over x squared, you subtract the exponents, 9 minus 2, and it becomes log base 4 of x to the 7th power. So very cool. Alright, let's just continue on. Now we want to expand using the quotient property. Now you could get like all sorts of answers using this. Alright, like we got 4. Okay, now 4 expressed as a quotient. Now we could do log base 8 of, how about 8 divided by 2? That's equal to 4, right? And then we can expand, and we would have log base 8 of 8 minus log base 8 of 2. So that is how we could expand that. And you could have done like 16 over 4 or that wouldn't really help you out too much, but anyway. Alright, now we have some that are just already set up as quotients for us, really. So we have log base 5 of 1 over 3. Now, okay, we could just do log base 5 of 1 minus log base 5 of 3, but usually when you do this, you want to have greater values than your starting one, because if you're searching for exponents, you don't want to have to end up with a value that's like using like a fractional exponent, which would happen if we just use 1 and 3. Like if we did, for example, like if we rewrote it as log base 5 of 15 divided by 45. Then we could reduce that to log base 5 of 15 minus log base 5 of 45. And, you know, it's a little bit easier to work with, I guess, because, like, you know, log base 5 of 15, you know, well, I mean, never mind. It's still, whatever. Who cares? It's just another way to write it. So, finally, m over 7, and it's just the natural base, so base 10, but we can write it as log of m minus log of 7. And write it just like that. So, as you can see, using the quotient property isn't so crazy. Just, follow the pattern, and you'll be A-okay.